Hello, Champagne Academy. It's time for the alternative cuvee from G.H.Mumm. I've decided to pick something a little bit curveball from the range because the wine I've decided to talk about isn't actually and never has been available in the UK, but fingers crossed, watch this space, because what I've decided to show you is the Mumm RSRV Vintage Grand Cru Blanc de Noir. Now, a lot of you will know the Blanc de Blanc, which is there, used to be called Mumm de Clermont for many, many years. That is still the same wine, although it's now declared as a vintage, which it always was, and has formed part of a range which we've decided to call RSRV, which is actually an abbreviation from the old Cellar Masters book, so it's an abbreviation for reserve, reserved for special blends, reserved for friends of the house. And whilst we've made the Blanc de Blanc, try and point in the right direction, for over 100 years, 1880s, I think, is when that was first produced. It's only in the last 10 or 15 that this wine has been made. Mumm Blanc de Blanc, Mumm de Clermont, 100% from the village of Clermont. Mumm Blanc de Noir from the other jewel in the Mumm holdings, 216, 218 hectares, 160 which are Grand Cru, and 78% of the total holdings are Pinot Noir, because it's the soul of the house of Mumm. This, in a different life, would probably be called Mumm de Verzenay. And again, some of you, I hope, have had the opportunity to visit the Moulin de Verzenay, the Mumm windmill up on the hill there in the Grand Cru village of Verzenay with the vineyards dropping away. And if you have, the likelihood is you would have tried this wine. This is the 2012 vintage. And like all five in the Grand Cru range under the RSRV label, we give the bottling date and the degorgement date on the back. So this is obviously harvested autumn 2012, actually bottled, so it's been in tank for 7, 8 months, 9 months. That's July 2013, 6 years on the lees, disgorged April 2019, and then dosed very, very lightly, as all Mumm cuvées are, with one exception, Cordon Rouge, at about 6 grams per litre. So very, very dry to allow the fruit just to really shine through. It's obviously 100% Pinot from this Grand Cru village. And I found it a fascinating wine. It's got a richness, it's got a slight yellow fruits coming through, but there's also a little hint of something smoky, tobacco-y coming through. And now that I know this wine, I find that slight, ever so slight smoky note in Cordon Rouge, because obviously when this wine isn't made as a vintage, the grapes from our vineyards in the village there will be used in other blends. Yeah, yellow fruits, quite powerful, but the Mumm style is almost ice cream soda. A lovely balance between freshness and intensity. Great finish. Be good with some food, this wine. I look forward to when we finally ship it, to showing it to you in person. Hope you're all well. Stay safe and sane. Cheers.